So my first Rimfire PRS match is next weekend, Saturday, and I haven't really ammo tested this rifle yet. We've done a little bit of preliminary testing, Aguila, Federal, CCI, Standard Velocity, and Winchester Match, which they don't even make anymore. Didn't make the cut. We also tested Eley Target and Eley Match. The match did okay, but for the price per round, there are better options. Right now, contenders are probably SK Plus, Rifle Match, potentially long range, but velocity shifts are pretty extreme. I do have a fun new toy today. I've never actually chronoed my rifles, well, anything really, but I picked up this Garmin, and dude, it's sweet. It definitely takes some of the guesswork out of it. We're gonna do another round of testing here with the 3 SKs, see what we can come up with, and kind of pick a winner. I am not going to be able to lot test. Whichever one ends up winning, I think I'm just going to Hail Mary some orders out, see if I can get a couple of bricks in, and hope for the best for next weekend. But like I said, it's my first match. I know I'm not going to be competitive. I have so much that I have to learn, just trying to set myself up for success as much as possible. So first up, we're going to shoot SK Standard. We're going to do 4 groups of 5. Weird thing that I noticed about this SK is it's like greasy almost. That's not something that I'm used to, but I don't shoot a lot of rifles, so maybe that's just me. Alright, let's see. Helps when you pop the cover. Alright, so top row is going to be SK Standard. Second from top, we're going to do Rifle Match, and third from top, more middle, we're going to do long range. This wind's been real tricky today. It swirls, but we've been getting some pretty decent results thus far. Okay, or just flip that up so that our chronograph can't see. It's fine, it's no big deal. This wind sucks. 5-shot string, minimum 1069, max 1117, average 1090. That's not great. Next 5. Math's hard, guys. 8. What did I do? I can't count, apparently. It felt like it was an empty chamber on close, and it wasn't. So I am brand new to precision shooting and brand new to precision 22 rifles. So all of this is new to me. This Bergara's got maybe 1,000 rounds down it. Still trying to learn what it feels like on an empty chamber. Just takes time. See, that felt empty again. I was right that time, though. We're gonna have to do something about this. It either didn't count around or I can't count. I don't know. Standard deviation 11.1, spread of 48.1, average 1088 feet per second. Move on to rifle. Let's see if we can solve this problem here first. Shouldn't have that issue anymore. Next up, SK Rifle Match. Let's see how she do. So the wind has picked up considerably. At least this morning it was inconsistent, so it would die down. Right now it's pretty much just terrible. Wow, that was atrocious. There it is, all touching. What is that, maybe 0.4? I'm way too new at this to be able to guess sizes through the scope, so we'll measure it after. The other benefit to recording myself is kind of personal. I feel the variance in like my setup shot to shot, and I can tell when I'm set up well based on how the gun feels and how the recoil is, and like obviously the groups are better. But I'm just trying to figure out what those differences are so that I can work on consistency and maybe my groups will be a little bit better. I know for a fact this gun can group better than I can shoot it, but if I'm going to shoot PRS, I kind of have to be comfortable on the gun. Interesting. See, like right there, I threw that second shot, and I knew that I was set up wrong because I could feel the tension and how I was behind the gun and like how I was positioned. So I took a second to kind of recenter myself so that I wasn't fighting the reticle to stay on the target, and the groups instantly got better. All right, let's see if we can do that again. I think we found what she likes. So the SK rifle match, standard deviation of 5.7, spread of 24.8. SK rifle match is looking pretty good. Definitely partially my fault in there, but we got one more to do. Let's see, SK long range. All right, load it up. I pulled that. Why am I doing this? That wouldn't be bad if I didn't pull that first shot. That wasn't bad. I feel like when I don't take as long between the shots, I shoot better. Cause like when I take too long and I try and really set up, I don't do as well. I like start to fidget a little bit. But when I'm just smooth, cycle, follow up, target picture, squeeze, it goes a lot better. I pulled that 100%. Yep. Alright, let's see. Standard deviation of 16, spread of 61. Average feet per second, 1087. Let's go look at the target. So, pardon the shakiness. This is kind of where we landed out. Like I said, top row was standard, mid row was rifle match, bottom row was long range match. Standard didn't really do that well. The last time I shot it for the preliminary standard, it did okay. That was a good group. That was all right. That was not great. But on the second round, it might have been because this was straight after shooting Eley versus these groups. I had shot 20 rounds of SK beforehand, so the barrel was more conditioned for the SK rounds. Taking a look at these, I'm probably going to try and order some more rifle match. I know the pretty significant chance of there being differences in how the different lots perform, but from what I'm seeing here, that's consistent with what I would think wind would be. That's a pretty good group. That's a great group, and this was 100% me being set up wrong. So I think for our first match, we're going to try and get some SK rifle match. I think that preliminarily answers what I'm going to shoot in this rifle for right now. I'm very well aware that I could order a different brick of this stuff, and it would shoot like complete garbage going forward, but that's just a gamble that I'm going to have to take until I can do some lot testing and find some stuff that this rifle really likes. But yeah, like I said, I've got my first match Saturday. I don't know that I'm going to be able to film it yet. We're going to kind of work into that. I don't want to just show up with a bunch of cameras to these events and, hey guys, I'm new. I guess we could probably do a recap, and I'll see if I can bring my GoPro and get some footage or whatnot with my phone. But any tips, tricks, anything like that from PRS shooters, please let me know. Just going to kind of document the journey and my experiences trying to get into PRS shooting. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you like, subscribe, and come back for the next one.